Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for taking a look at this video because we are going to be talking about my website makeover. And if you don't know already, I don't make a living doing a blog or these videos. So I think I've neglected my website enough to where it's actually costing me business-wise. And before I started talking to anybody about marketing, I wanted to show you how a difference in a website, getting on the first page of Google, and the actual look of the website is going to affect your business. Now, your marketing results aren't always going to be directly related to your where you are in the first page of Google. There's some aspects of private investigation where private investigation companies don't want to be found online because they it doesn't matter because they don't market to people that are being they're not being searched online for what they do. But for guys like me who they do insurance work and they do skip tracing or some domestic work, I need to be found there because that's where people go to find private investigators who do that type of work. So it's going to be important to me that I am at the top on Google, and it's going to be important that they like my page enough, and and to do that I'm gonna have to change the look. Right here I'm gonna have to change the look, and I'm gonna be doing a WordPress theme change. Currently I do not like what I have right now, and I have purchased another one, and I'm gonna go ahead and change it. It's not going to be anything that is necessarily that you need to see right now, in the sense of how I'm doing it. I will definitely show you what it looks like when it's all said and done. Or you can also just search it and take a look at it. I wanted to add a blog or a newsletter or maybe a facts page about my business, but maybe in a blog form, so the search engine picks it up better. And I'm also going to hopefully write some articles and submit them to some article submitting places like eZine Articles, or I think it was Article Barrel or something to that effect, where I'm going to create some backlinks. And not only should that help my search engine results, but those articles typically get found by people and read, and they can find my site that way. So that's some of the stuff I'm going to do. You're going to be able to going forward. I'm going to show you my website, what it looks like now. I'm going to show you my results from 3 different sources of where I'm ranking, and I'm going to show you some of the competition I have in the area, what their websites look like. And then the next video you should see some changes, and I'll talk about more of what I've done. You can also check out the blog. I'll be posting stuff on there, but this is a good way to see all that information quickly. Okay, for my rankings, as I show up in the Google results or Yahoo results or Bing results, as you can see, my company website ranks 17 for Private Investigator Tacoma. Tacoma Private Investigator ranks 21. Tacoma Investigator 29, and Washington Private Investigator 72. One of the bigger markets in my state is Seattle Private Investigator, and I don't even rank. So if you ever want to check your website out and see where you rank in results for different keywords, you can always type it in. The results might be a little skewed, or you can use your Firefox browser, get the rank checker plugin, and it allows you to check it this way. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so this is the SEO Rank Reporter plugin that I have on my website for Fortified Investigative Services, and as you can see here, for the keywords Private Investigator in Tacoma and Tacoma Private Investigator, I'm ranked 29 and 20. Claims Investigator Tacoma, somehow I'm ranked number 1, but maybe a whole lot of people aren't trying to rank for that. So this is just another one showing that technically, according to this, I shouldn't be on the first page of Google. And you can see how important it is here, because right around this time, I was getting quite a few phone calls for business, and I haven't gotten any phone calls in a while, which is a little concerning. and I think it's because I'm no longer on the first page, or I'm ranking so low that um, you know, you're just not getting, people aren't getting to that site first. So obviously my focus is to be number one on the list, and the higher that I am, the more chance of someone taking a look at my website and giving me a call. So let's go on to the next slide. All right. Well, this is another independent source that I have. It is through Market Samurai. It's a way to find out different rankings for different keywords, and so on here it shows my website ranked as number 11, which is awesome, but I don't know how accurate that is, considering I just showed you guys some other independent resources. So at this point, I'd like to know, from you guys, where you guys see me ranked, from the East Coast, or somewhere else other than the Washington area, because I'm concerned that these rankings are skewed. And before, I was getting calls from the East Coast a lot, and I don't know that I'm ranking over there now. So um, that's that. And just so you know, I mean, if you guys are interested in Market Samurai, it is a great resource. This tells you a little bit about the other individuals that are ranking, other companies that are ranking. DA is domain age. It's how long that website's been around. As you can see, that mine actually says 8, but that's not entirely accurate. I actually kind of got lucky in the sense that when I purchased this actually was an existing domain for some other company that they had let go, and I guess the company folded. I don't know, but I picked it up, and I didn't realize that it actually had been around. So this will show you how old the domain is, um, the page rank that you have, how many pages have been indexed, your referring domains, how many other websites point back to yours, um, the backlinks, total backlinks of pages and whatnot. And then this is just some other stuff like if it has Tacoma Prime Investigator in the I guess in the website or the URL. I'm not quite sure the title, which I think I have it, so I don't even know where it would be. And then it has to be in the description. Just SEO things that you need, you might want to be concerned about. I decided to share that with you real quick. We'll probably review it down the road here, but this is stuff that impacts how you rank. Just on a side note, these are two very interesting things here. I am a big believer in exact domain matches for keywords, and I think this really kind of proves my point right here with Tacoma Pride Investigator, or excuse me, TacomaInvestigator.com. They have not been around. This website's been around less than a year. And then here's another one, TacomaInvestigators.com. I actually clicked on this, and the website hasn't come up yet. They're still ranked. So you may want to think about that before you start your website. So okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so before I make any changes to my website, I really wanted to really just show you guys some different websites that I'm competing with. So it's kind of like a competitive analysis. You're going to want to know what they're offering, what their prices are, and I'm not going to get into all of that stuff because that's definitely stuff you can do on your own. But I think the look of a website is pretty important as well. So, first of all, I'll just show you that I'm in incognito mode on this search, and this is supposed to be results not based off of your location, because a lot of times if you're in a specific location, you're bound to get results around that location if you just did something general. So anyway, Dave Liston is somebody I do know, and he's been at the top for a very long time. And remember, I showed you previously how Tacoma Investigators is ranked, and here's another one that's also ranked. this is also something I want you guys to really take into consideration is these rankings are for Google Places, and if you do not have your business in Google Places, you are definitely missing out on an opportunity. I am in Google Places, but I think I'm not showing up on Google Places because I'm actually on the main page here. Down here, you can see. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you my website. And this is something you could check. Well, you probably won't be able to check by the time I get moving on this website, but it is very bland. And I actually had a static page where nothing moved. There was no animation. And this isn't much better than it was. But yeah, this is all it really is. I have my mission statement. I have my services. I have special investigations. I have my credentials and contact page, and then this is kind of like my fact page, kind of like my SEO page. If I wanted to kind of touch on some keywords that might generate some results, so this is something I definitely want to focus on: the facts and maybe a blog page or a newsletter or something to that effect. That Google's going to be indexing my page more. They're going to pick up on keywords that maybe will affect my rankings better. So that's basically that's my website. There's not a whole lot to it. Considering as much as I'm on the internet, you'd think I would have really spent more time on this, and I'm a little disappointed. So you guys are actually going to see what I'm going to do. But before we do that, let's go and look at some of my competition here. And they're not really competition, but they're more friends, if anything, in the industry. We belong to the same associations and whatnot. So this is Dave's website. He has quite a bit of things here. You could definitely check him out at dlistonpi.com. Great guy. Has helped me out on some things that I needed in the past. Then we got Crow Investigations, and just for a second, I'll turn this on here. And I just wanted to show you that, just to show you how fancy this website is. And I got a quick funny story. I got a call from a client, and he wanted to know my rates and what if I could help him a particular project. And I get back to him, and he says, yeah, just so you know, I've called several other investigators in the area. We really want someone from Tacoma. And I said, no, that's absolutely fine. And here's my rates, and I could probably do that for you. And he said, by the way, I really like your website. And when he said that, I had a feeling that he was really just talking about this guy's website right here, because he wasn't talking about mine. And I said, so are you sure you're talking about mine? He's like, yeah, with the music and the animation. I said, yeah, that's not mine. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. So a little embarrassing moment there. This is another one in the area. He probably also has a WordPress website. It still looks better than mine, in my opinion. And here's another one, a little more animation. He looks like he had someone make this, which is just fine, and it looks great. And let's see here. Is this one? Oh, that's nothing. Okay, so yeah, I think it's important that you really you really see what else is out there and compare your site to theirs, and hopefully they don't look at your site and just move on to the next one and go with somebody else over a website. So just thought that was important to share, and we're just going to go ahead and move on. Alrighty, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching the video. You guys kind of know what I'm doing to prepare for the website makeover. You guys know where I stand in the rankings. For more great tips, come to PrintInvestigatorAdviceHQ.com.